Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Expedite IELTS. My name is Charu Arora and today I'm going to talk about a slightly different topic. It's not what I usually do based on IELTS. Rather, it's going to be on immigration. And it's going to be series of videos that I have prepared based on my experience on immigrating to Canada. So let's go ahead. To begin with, my experience with the agents was not that great, and I am rather a person who does not trust other people until I have done my research. The first thing that you need when you're moving abroad for studies or for work is your passport. When I planned to move abroad for higher education, I realized that my passport had expired and I wanted to move to Canada, which is an English speaking country. So I was required to give the IELTS test, and passport is mandatory for that. There are two ways people generally move out, that is either to work on a PR or they go out to study. Now, when you're going for a PR, you need two main documents, that is your general training IELTS test results, and you need to get your documents verified through an agency. You can go through WES, IQAS, or ICAS. But if you've done your masters, please go check on their website, use their tool and check whether they consider your masters as a master's course or not. I'm sure you will be able to gauge it for yourself which agency you should go to. Now, if you're looking at immigrating to Canada for higher education, the first thing that you require is your academic IELTS test result. So make sure that you prepare for it well. The second very important thing is deciding your course, your program that you're going to take and study. Make sure that it shows the progress, that you're climbing up the ladder. So whatever you have done here in India, it should be related to what you are going to do in Canada or anywhere. And in fact, that only makes sense because if you are changing your field, it should still have some connect. And to explain all of that, you have the SOP or the statement of purpose, your purpose to study. I highly recommend that you write your SOP on your own. You can take help from other people's SOPs. You can refer to them so you know what is expected out of it, what's the format, what words you have to use, what kind of language vocabulary is required. But make sure that your feelings are reflected in the SOP. It does not look like you have copied and pasted from elsewhere and just made up a document, because the people who are going through your SOP are experienced and they do get to know how much efforts you have put into it. Now, people generally recommend you to apply to 4 to 5 universities and all. I know you do need a backup because if you want to plan your studies, you don't want to miss out on an entire year if you don't get through the 1 or 2 universities that you might have applied to. But I suggest that you don't spend a lot on that. Rather, spend time on your SOP, check what the university requires you to do, and apply to 2 or 3 limited universities. If you want to apply for more, definitely that is your choice, but you have to pay a lot of money for applying as well. So keep that in mind. If you have that kind of budget planned, you can go ahead. You can take help from your agents or your friends, family, anybody for applying to a college or university. It's very simple. Generally, they already have videos made and put up on their websites about what you have to expect. That also reminds me that a few universities lists down whatever documents they need. So if they need your transcript, if they need the IELTS, if they need the letter of recommendation, all those details are there. If you're not able to find that page, please drop them an email. Do not worry, don't feel shy that, oh, I'll not come out well if I ask such a question. Don't do that, because you'll save yourself a lot of time if you have everything with you. When you apply, you won't feel nervous because you'll know what you are required to submit. Now, if you've already got through a university or college, then the next thing that you need to do is apply for your visa. It is a super crucial thing. that you need to do, and you have to be very careful about it. You can watch more videos on what is expected out of you. You can read more. When you're applying for your visa, please do your own research, collect your own documents, know what you have to put in, ask your agent if you're going through one what is required, assemble everything and keep. And don't simply rely on the agent. They are also humans, they are trying to help you, but if they miss out on something, you are the one who will be at loss. There are very good agents available, but my experience was them was not good. That is the main reason why I'm making these series of videos, so you know what you are doing, you know that you have to do your research, and there's no shortcut to that. The first thing that I did when I wanted to apply for my visa, I wrote my SOP. I referred to a lot of SOPs, and please make sure that you follow a good format. You have pointers, bullet points, or you have at least subtitles given to whatever you are writing, so that the visa officer finds it easier to go through your profile. The second very important thing is that if you are putting in more than one document in a file, then please have an index, so that the visa officer can easily browse through your documents and can pick and choose what he wants to see. The next thing that I did was I notarized my documents. I went to a notary, he got them stamped, he went through my originals and the Xerox copies that I had made. After that, I got them scanned and I uploaded those documents.